Like a pull up, light a cigar, and you see with tattoos on their face, but we like, damn, what we got to lose? If we don't pop now, we going back to the hood. This is when I knew Eminem was real. He's like, I don't give a man. This is when I knew, I'm like, damn, Eminem is a real
Just looked at him, and he took a puff of his cigar, and he blew it out, and he did like this, and they left.
When you hear the name of Suge Knight, you simply know that you don't want to mess with him. But 50 Cent and Eminem are the figures who firmly stood up against Suge Knight when he was thought to be a heck of a guy. Everyone in the industry was aware of the fact that when you have beef with Suge, you are no longer safe. Despite this, 50 Cent and Eminem kept themselves involved in some serious feuds with Suge throughout the years, and revealed their stories of life threats and planned hits. It seems Suge Knight does not have the knack to impose his fear on these guys like others.
Now it kind of changed a little bit. Like when somebody from the barbershop like punch you and knock you out after that, like you be knocked out, like from the guy from the barbershop do that, it changed.
How Suge Knight intimidated people. On the West Coast during the golden age of hip-hop, Suge Knight ran the streets simultaneously with his record label. Suge was the man in the streets, and he still oversaw a label that released albums by Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and Tupac. However, strangely, there were some young rappers who dared to stand up against Suge Knight, and they were none other than 50 Cent and Eminem.
He's never afraid of the world. He's always giggling. And I remember this story, it's why I always say, are you enlightened?
This was what made Suge afraid of them. Their recklessness was unparalleled. While everyone trembled at the mention of Suge's name, they remained composed and unfazed, keeping their sanity and heads held high.
I'm in front of the camera like this. Everybody there, wow, running. It was just gone.
Suge was the former record producer and owner of Death Row Records. But apart from his music, he was also known for his controversial and violent behavior, and earned the name Boogeyman. Suge Knight's controversial and often violent behavior has made him a notorious figure in the music industry.
They was not scared of Suge Knight. They was terrified